Hey, Annissa here with Firehouse Education and this week's Ask Annissa video column. And this week the question that came in was in regards to checks and mortgage companies. And the question was, how do I handle a situation when I have a check come in and the mortgage lien holder's name is on the check? There's a few things. One, I definitely hope that long before that check has ever showed up in your mailbox, that you already know that there's going to be a mortgage or a lien holder on that check. The way that you would find that out would be to ask the adjuster that's on the claim with you. Most people these days have a mortgage holder. So if you're doing just content cleaning or mitigation work, they do not generally put a lien holder on those checks. When it comes to the content cleaning, it has nothing to do with the lien holder, right? Because it's the person's personal belongings. So those checks are usually okay. But when you're dealing with a structure and sometimes mitigation, especially if you have it all included with your structure repair, then if it's over, usually the law, I believe in most states, is $15,000, but some insurance companies actually cap it at anything over $10,000, then the lien holder is legally supposed to be put on that check to protect their interest in the building or the structure. So it's definitely important for you to know if you're dealing with a mortgage holder in your situation as soon as you, or shortly thereafter that you start this job. So having a good process in place is tremendous in this situation to make sure that check flows smoothly. Depending on the mortgage or lien holder, mortgage company or lien holder, they have different ways of handling this. They may want an inspection. They may want a copy of your invoice or your scope of repairs. They may actually want to see a copy of the contract that the homeowner has signed with you. They may want to have periodic inspections depending on the size of the loss. They may only need a final inspection. Inspections are generally done by outside companies, so they have to call and schedule them. So knowing all of this in advance is huge, because then at your proper timelines, you know when to call 5 days in advance to be able to get an inspection so that you can get your funds freed up. Now, let's say you're dealing with just one check that is going to be released all at once, whether, $15,000, $20,000, $30,000 check, and it's going to be released at once. There's usually several steps in the process you'll need to do to handle that. Each lien holder, as I said, can have their own set of paperwork that they want you as the contractor to fill out and get back to them. Find out what that is ASAP. Find out your contact person for that mortgage company so that you can get that paperwork, fill it out, and get it back to them right away. The other thing is, if you have a check that is, say it's a large check, say you've got a $75,000, $80,000, $100,000 loss, and there's going to be periodic payments, which I definitely hope you have set up in your company, because you should have payments coming out during the different stages of work so that they're not holding on to that big check all at once. Then you're going to have to do some releases on that check. It's going to go into a fund account, like a holding account, and then you're going to get payments out on that, and there may be some different particular things that you need to do and staged out inspections to be able to get those portions released. But it's up to you, and very important that you be in control of this entire process, okay? And again, it depends on the mortgage holder and the lien holder, the size of the check, and then again, the type of work. Now, I have had some insurance companies that were going to put a lien holder on a content cleaning check, and I had to stop that process very quickly and remind them that these were personal belongings, had nothing to do with the mortgage that was on the home. So therefore, I was able to preempt that and make sure that the mortgage company was not on that check. So, it's one of the things that I teach, and we've got a system in place in our company to handle this, depending on the lien holders. And there can definitely be some nuances here with handling the particular person who's your contact person at the mortgage company, and making sure that, you get things done and sign things in the proper time. You want to be very, very, very careful about signing your rights away to that check. And in some instances, I would recommend against you doing that so that you have some protection. As soon as you sign away your rights on that check, you don't have any recourse or control over that money at that point. So that is something I really want you to think about. All right, well, I really hope that answered your question and you found the video valuable. I want to thank you all so much. I have gotten so many emails lately with questions, and it's just great. And please keep them coming. You know that email address, Annissa@firehouseeducation.com. Send them on into me, and I just might feature your question on Ask Annissa video column. Until then, I'll see you on the next video.